freshman class coming in this year, we're actually scholarshiping all of them because we're going to be asking them to help us figure this out. So in the fall, we will be back in session, but we won't be on physically in the campus for the residential students. A lot of them will be participating in a different type of experience moving forward. But driving down costs is a huge part of what we're trying to do, trying to make sure that the connection between the money that you're spending and the skills that you're acquiring is clear for those students. So how do we, again, partner with people who are thinking about helping us scale, helping us be sustainable as we're moving forward, without necessarily creating huge amounts of new debt for our students as they move forward with this. So one of the big questions is, what's the new technology going to be? And also, at a time when you're dealing with huge equity issues in the country, one of the things that's been very clear from the COVID situation is that those inequity issues go not just to the education that students are getting, but to the society that they live in, to the communities that they're operating in, as you begin to see communities of color dealing with COVID in a much more dramatic way than you might see otherwise. So same thing is true for education. As we're looking at technology, as we're looking at the platforms that we're dealing with, on one hand, trying to create these new models allows us to do things and reach new students. But at the same time, we're also trying to think about not putting in place these situations where the technology is so expensive that it basically puts the experience further out of reach for the very people who need it the most. So these issues around diversity, equity, and inclusion are huge parts of that conversation that we're thinking even more about as we try to move forward.